Our market monitor guest this week expects stocks to do well this September. They have so far, even though there could be some bumps along the way. She's Cecilia Gondor, Chief Investment Officer at Thomas J. Herzfeld Advisors. Cecilia, welcome. Good to have you with us. As we reported there at the top of the show, the first half of September has been doggone good in a month that often isn't. But there are a lot of things looming here over the next couple of weeks in Washington that could derail it. Do you think stocks will continue to make significant headway for the rest of this month and the rest of this year?
What we've been seeing is that there's been the same factor that's influencing the interest in stocks is what was hurting the interest in bonds over the last couple of months. Since the Fed started hinting that it might be tapering its monthly bond buying program, investors have been worried about interest rates rising, and they've been selling bonds, all types of bonds, all kinds of fixed income. And there's a lot of money that's sitting on the sidelines looking for some place to go. I think that's starting to get into the equity markets, and that's going to help through the rest of this month, September, and going forward. But as you said, there's a lot of news coming out. There's a lot of things going on, so we expect volatility to continue. And we like volatility. It gives us an opportunity to buy at an advantageous price.
And you have some closed-end funds, 4 of them, that you think will benefit in this volatile period. They are all traded on the New York Stock Exchange. You've got 4 of them, so let's run down the list. The first one is Petroleum and Resources Corp. It's a closed-end fund, ticker symbol PEO. Tell us why you like this one.
Well, closed-end funds, we like when they trade at discounts, and these are investment companies like mutual funds, but they trade on the stock exchange. This particular one is trading at more than a 15% discount to net asset value, and it's indicated it'll pay out at least 6% of market price annually. It's got some large holdings you might recognize: ExxonMobil, Chevron, Schlumberger, and Occidental Petroleum. And we like it at the current level of 27. Our sell target is around 30. This is one of our longer-term recommendations.
Cecilia, your second choice is PIMCO Dynamic Credit Income Fund, selling at a 10% discount to its net asset value. But if interest rates are going to rise, why would I want to be in a credit income fund, dynamic or not?
Well, this one is managed by PIMCO. They have a very good reputation. The fund was structured in a way that they can invest across any type of income markets, so not necessarily only bonds. They're currently in corporate bonds and loans. Some of these loans adjust with the rates going up when interest rates rise. And, PIMCO's a great name. Most of their funds, their closed-end funds, trade at premiums. This is an unusual opportunity to buy a PIMCO fund at a 9.7% discount, and it yields 8.9%.
All right, let's look at the next 2, see if we can squeeze them in. NUVEEN Dividend Advantage Municipal Income Fund. That's a mouthful. Ticker symbol NVG. Same sort of story, big discount. You can just look at the chart there and see this big drop there. It just seems kind of risky, like Tyler was asking you, in a high interest rate environment.
This one's at a 13.5 discount. The net asset value, the underlying municipals, have been under tremendous pressure as mutual fund investors have sold. The underlying sector is oversold. The discount has widened. We think this one's ready for a short-term trade. This is an opportunity to get in at an attractive discount.
Right.
It's at 12.12. We like it there. We'd be a seller at 13.20, and we think that's going to happen over the short term.
Cecilia, thank you very much. I have to ask, though, do you or your company own any of the investments that we just mentioned?
Yes. I don't own them. The company has clients in them, and our open-end mutual fund has these positions as well.
Cecilia, thank you very much. Cecilia Gondor is Chief Investment Officer with Thomas J. Herzfeld Advisors.